Hey everyone, Justin Allen Hayes from Voices for Voices here. Thank you for joining us for another episode of our Voices for Voices TV show and podcast. Very grateful that you're with us here on this and our other over 240 plus episodes of diverse content of um, Voices for Voices. Uh, this episode today is going to be a little bit different in a little bit of a way. In that, one of the big topics that we have been aware of, public safety concern, children being trafficked, taken from their homes, abused by family members or others, uh, and so that's what we're going to talk about. One of the sexual abuse survivors uh, that we had on our show previously, Kathy Picard. Uh, she is a law changer. She's awesome. She uh, is just an amazing person. And one of the ways she's sharing her voice is not only through the spoken word, but is also through the written word, and that is in the form of a book, a book for children, a book that is in English as well as Spanish, a book that is meant to help be a beacon of light for parents, for children, to realize it's not okay for other people to touch me, my private parts, their private parts. Uh, and so we're gonna do a little bit of a book reading here. And so first, I want to say thank you, Kathy. Thank you for all you continue to do, for being inspiration and being a person to support Voices for Voices from the very beginning. It's incredible to have people like you uh, to follow and to say it's okay to step out and share my story and other stories, that it's okay. Uh, and to also say, we have that right, that First Amendment free speech right. We have that also public safety concern right of alerting the public that your child may be next. Your child may know somebody, your family may know somebody, uh, and physical can physical harm, mental harm, all that. Uh, and so thank you, Kathy. That's why we wanted to devote this episode to a resource, to your resource, Kathy. Again, written and available at Amazon. I love you so much that org. I love you so much that com. And that we just know how technology is. Keep trying. If one doesn't work, and you look for another, it's available on Amazon. Uh, it's it's there. It's available. And so that book we're talking about is called "I Love You So Much That," and so we that's the front cover. This is the back cover. We're gonna read a portion of this book. We endorse it as an organization, as a human being, as an organization who cares so much for the human being, that we're devoting this show to Kathy, to her. She's a lawmaker. She had a law in Massachusetts change that sometimes we can step forward at the time of a crime, or sometimes like a sexual abuse, other abuse things, crimes, uh, may take a while to step out, right? So there's just a lot of dynamics to go in. It's a lot. So here we are. I love you so much that pick yourself up a copy today, not tomorrow, not in a month, not in uh not in a year. You can still do that, but we would prefer that you pick your copy up, you support, you reach out to Kathy, tell her what a wonderful job that she is doing. And not only just having the idea, but following through with the project. Because writing a book, writing a pamphlet, actually following through on something, it's kind of hard. Uh, it's pretty hard. And uh, it looks easy, it looks simple. I assure you, it takes quite a bit of work. So I love you so much that we're going to read a portion of this. So again, love you so much that Kathy Picard, you are so very special to me. It's not just your face or your smile or your snuggles. It's your whole self. In fact, that I love you so much that I ask you to eat your vegetables. Oh, how us parents and guardians and anybody knows about vegetables. Why? So you'll be healthy. I love you so much that I ask you to do your chores. Why? So you can see how much you can do. I love you so much that I ask you to go outside and play. Why? So you can get lots of fresh air and exercise. And then we're going to skip through to a portion here. I love you so much. I love you and want you to be safe so much that I ask you to pay attention to your teacher in school. Why? So you will learn things that will help you take care of yourself when you grow up. Who else should you pay attention to? I love you and want you to be safe so much that I don't want you to go with or talk to people you don't know. Why? Because a stranger can never take care of you or love you as much as you can do. Do you know how to tell if someone is a stranger? I love you and want you to be safe so much that I want to keep you. I want you to keep your private parts private. Why? Because private means we don't show or share with other people, share them with other people. Uh, we don't show or share them with other people. Is there a time when it's okay for someone to see your private parts? And again, we had just been reading passages from author Kathy J. Picard's children's book. I love you titled I love you so much that this is available in English and Spanish. You can reach out for bulk sales at I love you so much.org for more information. And as we uh, take a look at the back cover, uh, love is care and protection and teaches responsibility by example. This enchanted story begins the conversation so many of us never had as a children, or as so many of us never had as children. In doing so, it plants the seed early enough in a young life to make the difference. Again, thank you, Kathy. Action, it's hard. It's hard. It's easy to have an idea, easy to do the easy thing, to walk by a situation, to be a bystander, just walk by. It's easy to say, yep, I support this. I support this topic, this thing, that thing, whatever thing. It's a whole nother ball game to actually step up to the plate and take action. So for Kathy to take action like this, writing this children's book, English, Spanish, it's very courageous to do because I'm just guessing maybe the person who had abused her might not have wanted her to continue to share and talk about her story. But here we live in the greatest nation on earth, the United States of America. We have a thing called a Constitution, First Amendment, free speech. You may not like what Kathy has to say. You may not like what I have to say. I might not like what you have to say. It's okay. We can agree to disagree. That's all covered under the First Amendment and free speech. And then again, we take that next level down and say this is a public health concern or safety. We want to help bring to light a topics to help people in the public, people we don't know. We just want to help. We just want to bring information. And it's just so incredible and so thoughtful for Kathy. Again, I love you so much. That is what we have been talking about and reading about. Purchase at Amazon.com. You can reach out to I love you so much.org. Uh, it is a very, again, thoughtful, it says, quote, enchanted story. To my, to, to potentially, again, allow a family, a person, share with children or friends that, we keep our private parts private, and it's okay to share that if somebody is trying to do that. It's okay to come forward. It's hard to come forward when it may seem like all hope is lost, like nobody is listening. No one wants to give you a shot, meaning we'll listen to your story. It's taken tens of individuals and organizations for Kathy to have gotten where she has, to be that law changer from Ludlow, Massachusetts. It's taken a lot of brave and confidence for Elliston Berry, her mom is Anna, and those who were victims. of the Take It Down Act, which is now the Take It Down law that President Trump signed into law just a few short weeks ago in the Rose Garden at the White House. That people can't post altered images of others. Big tech has to stand up and within 48 hours get those pictures down. And the individuals that do that are able to be prosecuted. It's plain and simple. That's a law changer. Elliston Berry, Miss Anna, Senator Ted Cruz, thank you, big champion of that legislation. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump, for being a beacon for so many, so many people. And we want to thank Kathy J. Picard for not standing, sitting idly, regardless of when it is, comes forward, wants somebody to listen, wants somebody to believe that, yeah, this isn't right, and it's okay if it takes time to step forward. So regardless of what has happened, we have a right as Americans for free speech, for issues of public concern and safety and harm that could come. Kathy doesn't want any other person to experience what she experienced. Elliston Berry does not want anybody else to experience what she's experienced. These are public concerns. And I promise you, somebody who has been trafficked does not want anybody else to ever have to go through what they endured. Not one more person. And that we can help and save those who are currently being trafficked, currently being abused, currently not being listened to. And so, voices for voices, we have been, we continue to be a light, a beacon, a voice for a voice, whether that is our own voice or whether that is a voice of another. What we say is, again, got that hammer, hammer it in. The First Amendment in the United States of America Constitution is free speech. You may not like it. It doesn't matter. I might not like ideas and thoughts others may say. We're humans. We're unique. We don't nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're not sinless. So as we close this episode out, we remember all the victims of any type of abuse, any type of individuals taking advantage of them. And we give thanks. We give thanks to warriors, to law changers like Elliston Berry and like Kathy J. Picard, who has written in English and Spanish children's book entitled I Love You So Much That earlier on in our episode we read passages from that book. This book, go out Amazon, I love you so much.org, org. Get yourself a copy. Get on social media. If you're on social media, yes, follow Kathy Picard, Law Changer, Ludlow, Massachusetts, and join us. Join the movement. Join each and every single one of not only every single American, but all members, all human people across the world to think and to say that it's okay. I can come forward with my story and I can share it so nobody else ever has to endure one more day, one more second, one more message, one more bully. Uh, and so we again say thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Uh, we look forward to having you on our show again, and that's coming up. So we're very excited about that to be able to get to talk to you again. Uh, so thank you, Kathy. Thank you for all you have, all you continue to do in the name of helping. So until next time, I am Justin Allen Hayes, founder and executive director of Voices for Voices. And we like to say, be a voice for you or somebody in need. We'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.